let's take a look at what we're gonna build in this video. So this is the website we are going to build. This is header section and the hero section. Only two sections we are going to build, and we will implement all the concepts which we learned in the previous videos. So if I click on this moon, it changes to dark mode, and if I click on this sun, it changes to back in the light mode. Okay, and this website is totally responsive, and if I open this on the mobile, it looks something like this. Okay, so this is the hamburger, and click on this, then this is the navigation bar. If I click outside this navigation, then it will be hidden. Okay, if I open this on the tablet mode, for example, and look, it looks something like this. And on the Galaxy Fold 2, it has this appearance, and if I open this on the laptop, it looks something like this. Okay, so we will implement all the concepts in this video. So let's start the video. Okay, first of all, create a new folder, right click, new folder, and name it as, for example, building website, and drag this and drop in the VS Code. Okay, after that, open the terminal. We have to create React tab, so write npm create white at latest dot slash, enter. Package name as default, framework React, variant as JavaScript. Now our app is created. Now run npm install, enter. Now our app is created successfully. Now run npm run dev, enter. Just copy this link and paste it in the browser, and there you go, our app is running successfully. Open this side by side basically. Now first of all, what you can do is just close the app, and we need to install some libraries. First of all is Sass for styling. The second one is Primer Motion. The third one is React Countup, and the last one is React Outside Click Handler. We have installed all the libraries successfully. First, go to source folder, main.jsx. Remove this import, we don't need this. In the index.css, just delete this file. Go to app.jsx, remove this code, and just change this import CSS to SCSS because we use Sass. Rename this file SCSS. Okay, and remove this code. Now in the app.jsx, what you can do, now go to app.scss, just open side by side. In the app.jsx, write something hello world. Now just open the terminal and write npm run dev. Okay, our app is running successfully. Just close this. Write some universal code so that we can use in our whole application. Here, first of all, margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing border box. After that, create a universal container. For responsiveness, maximum width is, we use desktop first approach to make our website responsive. So write max width. If you don't know about responsive designs, do check out my video. You can find the link below in the description. Padding left is 0.25 rem and padding right as 0.25 rem. Okay, this is for the container, and write themes for the light or dark mode. So write themes, text color, there is 000, background is A5 AEB6, logo 1B2026, text color soft 9F A0A1, theme icon 232324, and button SVG is RGB 757474. That is for the light mode, and for the dark mode, write dark here and just copy all these, not curly braces, parenthesis, and just paste here. For the text color, it is white smoke. Background color is 1B2026. For the logo, it is white. Text color soft is B9BABD, and theme icon is E6, and for button SVG, it is FF8383. Okay, we are done with our themes function. So just write a function of Sass for this themes. I'm just copy and paste. Okay, this is the function of Sass. You just copy and paste this function. We write our breakpoints for desktop first approach. Comment this out and write here $small mobile. There is 320 pixels. Medium mobile 375 pixels. And for large mobile, it is 425 pixels. Basically 430 pixels. After that, tablet, it is 768 pixels. For laptop, it is 1024 pixels, and for large laptops, it is 1536 pixels. After that, create media queries at media, and max width is, there is large laptop, and inside this large laptop, just write container, and its max width is laptop. Just copy this for 4 to 5 times. Here just write laptop, and here write tablet, right here tablet, and here large mobile, and here large mobile, medium mobile, and here write small mobile, and here write small mobile, and here just write width of 100%, like that. Now write mixins here, mixins, comment this out, and just copy all this media queries and paste here. Just remove this container from this, okay, and write here at mixin large laptop, and just move this in the large laptop, and here write at content. As simple as that. Just here write mixin for laptop, and write here at content. For tablet, just for large mobile, and for the last one is mixin small mobile, and just wrap inside this and write here at content, okay, at content, like that. Okay, we are done with this app.scss. This is the code which we use in our whole application. Okay, so after that, just go to source. Also have to remove this file folder. Okay, go to source, create a new folder and name it as components. Okay, and inside this component, make a new folder. There is header folder, and inside this header folder, make two files. There is header.jsx, and the second one is header.scss. Just open header.jsx inside this left side, inside the left section, close this, and here write RAFCE, and just import this component in the app.jsx header, this one. So our header is shown here. Okay, now go to header.jsx. First of all, write here a class name of header, and use here the container which we wrote in the app.scss, this container. Okay, this is here. That's why we have to write this container. Okay, in this div, make a new div, there is header underscore container, enter, and inside this container we have two container, there is header left and the second one is header right. Okay, inside this left section we have only one thing, there is the logo VN, just simple logo. Okay, and in the right hand side we have, inside the right hand side we have anchor tags. So write a multiply by 5, we have 5 anchor tags. Right here home, here as project, right here solution, news, and the last one is about. Okay, and inside this, before these anchor tags we have one thing, there is sun or moon icon. So go to the browser and here search for font awesome, go to this website, right here sun, and go to this, we use this sun, just change the color to black. Okay, and go to SVG and just copy this and paste here. Okay, just paste here, and we need to change something here, just remove this comment, and here just remove this style, we don't need this style, and right here just format this code, and go to the app. Yes, it is showing here. Okay, go to the website again and search for moon, this one, change the color, just go to SVG and copy this and paste here like that. Remove this comment and style also, we don't need this style, like that. Go to the website and check it is showing or not, it is showing here. Okay, after that we are done with this. Only one thing there is missing here, and there is the bars for the responsiveness. So right here div dot header bars, and inside this just go to website again, go to the again website hero icon, go to this website and search for bars, this bar, copy SVG, go to the VS Code and paste here like that. Go to the website, it is working, showing or not, it is showing but it is too big, it is showing but it is too big. Okay, so close this. Now we are done with the JSX code. Now go to header.scss. First of all write dot header, width as 100%, height as 60 pixels, and position as a relative, z index is 99. After that we have header container, display of flex, justify content space between, and align item center, and width is 100%, height is 100%. Now after this we have left container, font size of 1.5 rem, font family is, we use this one, Lucida Sans, and color is, for example, black, flex is 1, and margin left as 10 pixels. Okay, after this we have right container. Inside the right container we have display of flex, flex is 1, justify content, flex end, and align item center, gap 20 pixels, width as 100%. After that we have SVG, fill as, for example, black, and background is none, right here, and hover, and cursor is pointer. After this SVG we have anchor tags. So write text decoration as none, color as black, and background as none, font weight 500, font family is Sigo UI, and margin right 10 pixels. Now target the header bars. There is outside of this right container, so target header bars with 30 pixels, height 30 pixels, display none. So after that we have one more thing that I missed here, and that is the horizontal line. This one, give it a class name of horizontal line, this one, and inside the header we have this horizontal line dot horizontal line, width as 100%, height as 1 pixels, and color as white, and opacity is 50%. Okay, if you go to website, refresh this website. Oh, I missed one thing. I didn't import this header.scss inside the header.jsx. So write header.scss, remove this code, go to the, yeah, it is looking fine here. I forgot to write, I basically target the incorrect class name. This is header, right, but I write a right container, so this is the problem here. Okay, we are done with this header.scss. The second thing is how to make this responsive. So before the header, import app.scss. okay, we have to change only the right container. So after this hover, after this svg, what you can do is add include tablet, first of all tablet, okay, and width is 100%, and after that we have anchor tag, font size is 10 pixels. After this tablet we have large mobile, include large mobile, this one, make width of 90%, z index is 99, position absolute, top 4 rem, right 1 rem, flex direction is column, font weight as 500, padding as 30 pixels, border radius as 10 pixels, and align item center. Box shadow is 10 pixels, 10 pixels, and 20 pixels. Gray transition all 300 ms ease. Background is RGB A 206, 202, 202, and opacity is 0.034, and backdrop filter blur as 30 pixels. And for fallback, if user has old browser, then write here WebKit backdrop filter and blur as 30 pixels. Okay, after this we have anchor tag, font size as 15 pixels, like that. Now inside the header bars, what you can do is write at include for large mobile, write display as lock, cursor as pointer, and color as black, for example. Now go to the website, inspect, it is working fine. Okay, so we are done with the header section basically. So close these files. Okay, just go to the components folder and write here new folder. There is hero folder, and inside this hero folder make two files, hero.jsx, and the second one is hero.scss. okay, open side by side. RAFCE, react arrow function, in the app.jsx, just import this hero. Okay, yeah, it is showing here. So again go to hero, just write here class name hero, and the second one is container. Now inside this hero section we have another container, that is hero container, and inside this container we have two sections, that is hero.tablet there is div.hero left and div.hero right. Okay, now inside the left section, first of all we have h1, there is modern. After this h1 we have p tag. Okay, this p tag, and after this p tag what we have is hero button, right here button, and inside this button we have read more, and after this read more we have one thing, the play icon. So go to the website again, right here play, this one, just change the color to white. Okay, go to svg and just copy this and paste here. Just remove this comment and styling, format the code and write here style, fill is white, and the second one is background none. After this svg, what we have is wrap this svg inside the container, this container, not inside this container, basically just cut this and paste here. Okay, and we have this svg after this button, just format the code. After this button what we have is hero count, and right here count up, class name as count, and is 30 for example, and duration is 5, and write a p tag here, give it a class name of word for example, and write project year. We are done with the left side. Now in the right section what we have is an image. We have image which is available in the public folder, these two images. Okay, for example here as LH image, there is lighthouse image basically .jpg, and alternative as light image for example. Okay, we have only one image in the right section. So if you go to the website, what is this error from hero. Okay, just go to this import and remove this count up build. Okay, just this react count up. Okay, we are done with this. This is the image and this is the left side of the hero section. Now go to hero.scss. First import app.scss, and after that what we have is hero, and width as 100%, height as use calc function 100 vh minus 62 pixels. Why 62 pixels? Because 60 pixels is the height of the header and 2 pixels for the horizontal line. Okay, I hope you get it. Now display as flex, align item center and justify content center. The next thing is we have hero container, and width as 100%, height as 100%, display of flex, align item center and justify content center. After this we have hero left, display of flex, flex direction is column, justify content, flex start, and align item start, or maybe flex start. Gap as 20 pixels, margin left as 20 pixels, and flex is 1. Now after that we have h1, font size as 80 pixels for example, too big, font weight as 800, and font family is monospace, this one, and the color is black. After this we have p tag, font size as 15 pixels, font family as Sigoi UI, font weight as 500, and the color is black. Next thing we have in our bucket is hero button, display of flex, justify content, flex start, and width as 50%. Okay, now target the button, border as none, width as 100%, padding 10 pixels, font size 12 pixels, font weight 600, and background color is white. The next thing is SVG. Width of SVG is 40 pixels, background color is black, padding 12 pixels, display of flex, justify content center and align item center, and border as none, like that. Next thing is count, font size as 30 pixels, align item, flex end, and gap of 5 pixels. This is basically hero count, this one. And inside this I missed one thing, not here, this font size, remove this, display of flex, align item, flex end, and gap is 5 pixels. Next thing is count, font size as 30 pixels, font family is Sego UI, and the color is black, for example. Now the second thing inside hero count is words, font size is 10 pixels, and the color is black, not this one, black. Now the last thing is hero right section. Basically this one is hero left, and here right, hero right, display of flex, justify content center, align item center, flex is 1, and margin right as 10 pixels. Now target the image, width as 100%, border radius as 10%, and the box shadow is 10 pixels, 10 pixels, and 5 pixels. Okay, if you go to the website, refresh the page, no, again I missed this, import this hero in the JSX file, remove this. Look, we have all the contents here, like that. We are done with the header and the hero section. Now it's time to make this hero section responsive. What you can do is just go to the hero container here and write at include tablet, and width as 100%, display of flex, and flex direction is column, and margin top as 200 pixels, for example. Inside the hero left, just write here at include tablet, and margin bottom as 50 pixels. Now go to this h1 and write here at include laptop, because we have to change the font size according to the laptop, because it is on the desktop site and on the laptop screen it is 50 pixels, for example, or maybe 60 pixels here, right? 60 pixels, okay. And on the large mobile, font size is 50 pixels, like that. Now if you go to the website again and inspect, it is working fine. Yeah. Now one thing I have missed in the header section, when we click outside the header section, then this navigation bar will be hidden, and when we click on this hamburger, then this will be shown here. Okay, so write this functionality first. Go to header.jsx and here import, and here write functionality for this. First of all, we use useState hook because we have to change the state of the header. So write menu opened and set menu opened, use state, and at the start it is false. Okay, after that we have to get the menu styles of the user screen. So write get menu styles equal to, this is the callback function, basically this is the arrow function basically, and it takes a parameter of menu opened open curly braces and write here if document element dot client width is less than equal to 800, then what you can do, what you have to do is return, not parenthesis, here we have to write this curly braces, write menu not opened, and otherwise it is minus 120 pixels, 120%. Okay, why I'm writing this right here? Because if you go to the header.scss and scroll down, if you notice I write here this write 1 rem. If I don't write this here, then it will not work. Okay, remember this. The next thing we have to do is just go to the header bars and write here on click, and inside this we have set menu opened, and it takes a parameter previous and not previous. Okay, and just before the right section, write here outside click handler and wrap the whole right hand side inside this section. Just wrap inside this. Okay, and inside this outside click handler, what you have to write is on outside click, it takes a prop, and set menu open is false here. And inside the hero right section, just open this, and inside this hero section what you can do is style, write get menu styles menu opened, because it takes a parameter menu opened. Now we are done with this functionality. If you go to the website again, inspect, look, it is showing. When I click on this hamburger, it is showing, and when I click outside this hamburger, it is hidden. Okay, we are done with this functionality. Now one last thing is we have to make the functionality of the dark mode. How you can make this? Go to the source folder and write a new folder here, create a new folder that is context, and inside this context make a new file that is dark mode context.jsx. okay, and first of all what you have to do is to import something which React has given to us, that is create context. The second thing is use effect, and the last thing is use state hook. Okay, in order to use the context API, what you have to do is first of all create the context, there is dark mode context, and create context. Okay, now we have to export this to, so write export here and export const dark mode context provider, and it takes children and open parenthesis curly braces, basically not parenthesis, const right here dark mode and set dark mode, and at the start it is not false, and use state, and inside this use state what we have to do is write json.parse, and we use local storage. It remains in the history of the browser, so we have to use this local storage dot get item and write dark mode, otherwise, and the second one is false. Okay, after that we have to create a function, that is toggle function, and this is the arrow function basically, and write here set dark mode to not dark mode. Now the second one is use effect hook, and what you can do is local storage.set item, and here the key is dark mode and the value is this dark mode basically. Okay, and the dependency array is dark mode, like that. After this just return dark mode context provider dot and write here a value, there is dark mode, and the toggle function, and inside this write this children here, this children basically. Why it is showing me an error? Because I forgot to write curly braces here. Okay, now go to main.jsx, wrap the whole app inside this context provider. So write dark mode context provider and wrap this app inside this context provider. Okay, now go to app.jsx. What we have to write here, first of all, we use the context which we created. So write const and dark mode is equals to use context hook, and inside this what we have is dark mode context. Now just remove this class name and use backticks and write here dark mode, open curly braces and use backticks and write here theme and dollar curly braces open and write dark mode. We use ternary operator here and write dark, otherwise light. Now one thing we have to write inside this app, we have to write some style here, and these styles are background, dark mode, this background basically this color 1BP2026, otherwise this background color there is A5AEB6, and the second thing is height is 120VH. Okay, now go to the header.jsx, not header.jsx, basically header.scss, and inside this header just include the themify function and wrap this all stuff inside this function, and open the app.jsx, app.scss, open it side by side basically, and remove this black color and write here themed, there is logo. Okay, this one, this logo, or this logo maybe, where it is, this one. After that we have fill, after that we have the fill of the svg. So remove this, write here themed, and there is theme icon. And the third thing is this one, anchor color, remove this, write here themed, and there is text color basically, and in the large mobile write text color, basically copy this and paste here and make this horizontal line as it is, don't change this, and go to hero.scss, first import at include themify and write themes and wrap all stuff inside these curly braces. Now just change the colors. We have this h1 color that is black, so remove this and write here themed, and there is text color. After that we have this black color and write themed text color, and button color remains the same, and this hero svg, change this color themed button svg. Now inside this count we have this black color, remove this and here write text color and just copy this and paste it inside this. Okay, now in the header.jsx what you have to do after this, just write const dark mode and use context hook, there is dark mode context. Okay, we have to use second parameter here, that is toggle. Now inside the right section write some functionality here, open curly braces, write dark mode, use ternary operator, just remove this and write here this one, otherwise this one, and just close the curly braces, and inside this svg write on click and here toggle, and same for this one, on click and toggle this one. Just format the code like that. Okay, if you go to the website, look, when I click on this it is on the dark mode, and when I again click on this it is on the right mode. Go to the VS Code again, and inside the hero section hero.jsx, what you have to do is, now inside this hero.jsx, write here const dark mode and use context hook, and there is dark mode context. Okay, and inside this write dark mode, just move this inside the curly braces, and otherwise the image just change it to dh image, and here dark image. Now go to the website again, this one, just change the functionality, just change this to dh and just change this to lh, and here also dark image and light image. Okay, now okay, we are done with our website. If I click on this moon, it changes to dark mode, and when I click on this sun, it changes to light mode. If I inspect and shrink this screen, look, it adopt the behavior according to the screen size. Look, it is too good. Our navigation bar is also responsive. Look, how amazing is this? So that is for this video. We are creating a website with the concepts which we learned in our previous videos. Now one last thing we have to do is to make some animation. So first import motion from framer motion. Okay, and we have to animate this heading. So write here motion dot h1, and inside this h1, what we have to do is to give the initial prop, and this initial prop is, for example, I want to move this from left to right, so write x, right here -2 rem, for example, and after this as opacity as 0. Now take the animate prop, and inside this make this x as 0 and opacity as 1. Okay, and the third prop is transition, and inside this transition it takes a duration of 2, for example, and type is spring, this one, and I want to animate this hero image, so make this motion dot div, and inside this div it also takes the initial prop and make this x as 3 rem, for example, and opacity as 0, and second one is animate, make this x as 0 and opacity as 1, and the third prop is transition, this one, and it takes duration of 2 and the type is spring, for example. So if you go to the website, refresh the page, look, it is too much amazing. Okay, if I give here a stiffness of 50, for example, refresh the page, make this as 100, look, it is something like someone pulls the image and releases back. How amazing is this? So that is for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.